Well, welcome everyone to Las Vegas Motor Speedway for race number 3 of the National Series. Here's your full qualifying results. There's a race command.
Drivers, start your engines.
Alright, there's the race command there. Kenny Johnson sitting on the pole. A very close battle. Right there by 1/1000th of a second. That was the difference between the four. William Cantrell, I guess. Probably said it extremely wrong. There's the winner of Atlanta, starting in 41st. See if there's any payback given today. Yep, caused 2 wrecks. While he did owe up to his mistakes, I don't know if the drivers he wrecked will be satisfied. Well, let's just wait and see. That was another wild one in Atlanta. Might have another one here today in Las Vegas. It has this history of wild crashes and insane moments, especially coming off turn 4. See some skid marks from the practice session up there in turn 3. Well, let's see how long they'll last. Pace car's off, getting ready to go green. Green flag is out. We're underway. Great jump by the 81, right off the bat. Wasted no time here. Don't see how long he can lead. 2 by 2, all the way through. Coming to lead lap number 1. Made an easy lap to lead there. I heard a car hit the wall. He's probably right. 53's on still on the apron there, holding up a couple drivers. No idea who. Just gotta see who has right side damage. Nope, oh, and there it is. Oh man, that. Yeah, that's not good. And a 91, a 66 go tumbling. I told you, turn 4. Turn 4. Yeah, that wasn't that surprising. Yeah, we knew something like that was gonna happen. Alright, Kenny Johnson's the leader. Let's take a look at the replay. While trying to search for the incident that caused a couple of drivers to break away from the pack. A battle for second here. The 45 and the 26. They got together in turn 3 and off they went. There's a 4, started second in this race. Goes roof first into the wall. So many cars piled right in. Got more up in the trioval, and then here comes the rest from that other group, that little small group we had. Because of the incident, the 91 and the 66 go tumbling. Gets hit by the 21, stops him from going even further. Then the 97 you see and the 11, probably the 2 that wrecked up ahead. Here's the second TV camera. We saw it live. Into the 38, into the 51, got the 66 right behind. Jumps over the 28 car and goes for a roll. I don't even know where to start with this crash. It's just everywhere. A lot of wreck race cars. Obviously the 15 is there, the 1 is there. 2 and the 4. The 4 is on top of the 2. So rewind this a couple more times. Watch the 97. There's a 97 and the 11. Oh, the 11 came down. Oh, huge hit. He just gets hooked. And there's the 18. Getting a little piece of that. But everyone else did a crazy good job of avoiding that one. How did they do that? Have like one of the biggest wrecks right behind them, and you have a group of cars able to dodge the entire thing. That usually doesn't happen. Las Vegas is not too wide. Not the widest 1.5 mile out there. The 18 just got a scratch, and the others were able to avoid it easily. So yeah, both drivers able to avoid the wreck, and then they get caught up in their own wreck. Well, the 11 was on the top side, going low, and he ends up hooking the 97 and both of them into the wall hard. Let's take a look at that a few more times here. Let's go on board with the 4 car. See, he was almost upside down. He was on his side. Yeah, you knew it was going to be big when that happened. Ford just gets sandwiched into the wall there. Right on top of the 2. Luckily, it doesn't go fully over. And from this angle, oh man, look at that 38 just gets T-boned. Have the entire car picked up off the ground like that and just goes into a series of twirls in the air and into the wall. Yeah, that was a hard one for the 38. He probably got the worst of that. Probably. I guess not counting the flips. At least at the right side. And look at the 66. Kind of gets tucked underneath the 15 car too. Yeah, that's an uncomfortable spot. Let's go on board. Take a look at this one more time. On board the 15. Right behind those 2. Yeah, pretty much the entire track is blocked. There's nowhere to go. That's probably the cause of these big wrecks, since Vegas isn't very wide like Kansas, where there's a lot more room. But we still get big wrecks. But Vegas is almost a guaranteed big wreck, especially coming off turn 4. So our first caution of the day. Let's take you back to the restart. Just in time. Just got back in time. Lights are off. Drivers are already in 3 and 4. We're ready for the restart. Here we go. So 25 cars left. 32 is a lap down. Here we go. Green flag. Back underway. .43 looking to the low side. 3 wide for the race lead. Max Anderson to the front. Here's the 8. Wes McCoy in second. See how tight they run when they're 3 wide here. And we got another crash. And the second caution is already out. And Anderson takes the yellow this time. Alright, let's take a look at the replay again. That didn't last long. Alright, so the 5 of Sam Medall's can, the 9 of Tobin McCoy through 3 and 4. McCoy is just all over the 5 car's back bumper. They get together. It takes a pretty big hit with the rear end. There's a good chance I might have ruptured the fuel tank. So two car wreck, you could say, involving the 35 car as well, but he gets away. Yeah, that's one nasty hit with the back end. Still rolling though, but we'll see if anything is, well, besides the body seriously damaged. But could be maybe worse. We'll see. Alright, we'll take you back to the restart. Alright, coming to the green. So surprisingly, it wasn't damaged. Sometimes it can happen with even the lightest of hits with the back end. So the 5 car's still going. Maybe just got it at the right angle. Could be. Alright, we're getting ready to go green here. Pace car's off. Here we go. Green flag is out, back underway. Let's see if we can get some green flag laps in first for a bit. Right, clean lap there. Three wide. Eight's right in the middle. A little bit of pushing. Oh, there they go again. Not gonna last long either, and that's gonna take out a few more. 35, 36, 44, 9, 28. Oh, and there goes the 35 up and over. And the 5 cars involved again. And we're under caution again. Let's take a look at the replay. 3 wide, just can't work here in Las Vegas, can it? They run so tight, but I can't really blame them. I mean, you can even run 3 wide at Bristol, sort of. 8's right in the middle. 27, you know, much more shallow entry being on the low side. See, so he's gonna walk up the racetrack doing that. Yeah, the car will get tight. It won't feel like it's gonna turn. He can't just hold that bottom. He's got a car on his outside, and then around they go. And then because of that, these guys down here. Oh, well, the 8 kind of swiped the 18. These guys managed to save it, but only the 35, and then he hooks the 36. And then the 44 gets hit by the 19, and then here comes the 28 and the 9. Also piling in. It was a 5 car, looks like, who also catches some air, who probably did launch the 35 upside down. So now let's take a look at the 35 car. Ben's crash there. Right in the back end too. Whoa! Into the catch fence. And that fence does its job to flex that car back onto the racetrack. Sends it doing a couple rolls there, or 2 rolls. So on board here with the 35. Only takes a nasty hit to the outside wall. And there's that 5 car coming in hot. Thought he hit the low side clear. Launches the 35 in the air. Pretty much does a front flip. Let that hit. That's how big that was. Now let's go on board with the 5. You just turn at the pretty bad timing, or bad position time, yeah. Yeah, almost a front flip. I should say, almost. Yeah. If that car didn't go into the fence, yeah, it probably wouldn't have flipped. Look at that thing. Look how high that went. Crazy. But we've seen it before, but still crazy. Las Vegas, so far, it's been a lot more reckless than Daytona and Atlanta. Those are both plate tracks. But that's NR for you. Alright, we'll take you back to the restart. Alright, here we go. So 20 cars left, 19 of them on the lead lap. We're getting ready for the restart here. So far, our first 2 races have to be finished off with 2 or less laps to go. An overtime finish was needed at Daytona, then we had a 1-lap shootout at Atlanta. The way they've been racing today, won't be surprised when that happens again. Green flag is out, back underway, a restart with 2 or less to go. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. I don't think the wrecking is going to stop. I don't think we're going to get a long green flag run and then a caution will come out. I think they're going to crash some more. Car in this lead pack, if you can call it a lead pack. There's a 2 car running in 9th place. Had a car on top of him early on, but somehow he's still up here. Car still looks pretty clean as Cole Sampson goes by for 9th place. Still pretty incredible. There's 2 cars still rolling. Along with that big crash, the only few that are still in this race who was part of that first accident. I think the 32 is the other one. Yeah, he is. Right? Yeah. 7 looking inside. Brad Cheston, a champion of this series. Now looking for the race win. Not known for his race wins, known for his championships. Got ourselves a new leader here. But for how long? Ryan Butcher in the 16 in 2nd place. 3rd place, the 10 of Hernandez. Side by side. Who's going to lead the lap? 7 car will take it. But Butcher is going to take the lead entering turn 1. But there's a 10 on the inside. They're 3 wide. Coming off 2. Nope, still 3 wide. Not for the race lead anymore. Or maybe so. Holding strong. Alright, they gave each other some room this time around. It's a 48, and here's a slow car. Gonna get in the way, and it's gonna be the outside line being the way to go. The 31 and the 10 will blow by the 32. Cole Colby, these guys are stuck. And that's going to allow the others to catch up for a little bit. Alright, what do you do here? Gonna spin him out? Gonna wreck him? Fully take him out of the race? Still being held up. And they should have the inside this time. And they do. Got 2 cars now stuck on the top lane. 4 cars coming in. The 44 just making the move just in time. That box is the 29. Losing a lot of time, a lot of spots here. He can't be happy. He was right there in the top 10. And finally he is free. A lot more slow cars. I think the 9 cars next. 31 of Colombert, Hernandez in the 10, Anderson, Butcher, Harmon, Cheston, Johnson, Rowe, Breton, Davison. Now all trying to catch back up. Perfect move by the 31. Did it just in time. Yeah, I caught the 10 car lacking right there. Moved over at the last second, and he ends up getting held up, and the 9 car's now holding up the 43. Now he's free. Still got more slow cars. Going the leader's way. The 92, Riley Sampson, is next to be put a lap down. Coming to the line, let's see how close the distance. It's 4/10 from second, 1.2 from third. They are closing the gap, but still more slow cars on their way. The third, oh, caution flag is out. We're going into overtime, aren't we? Yes, we are. Guess it doesn't matter. Alright, let's take a look at the replay. Oh, big cloud of smoke. Turn 1 and 2 this time. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's take a look here. The 9 and the 2 The 9, of course, being a lap down is slow. Oh, just caught him at the exit of the tri-oval. Big hit for the 9 and the 2. Goes sliding down into turn 1. I think you know what's going to happen next. Oh. The 9 and the 14. Oh, and the 9 just or the 19 gets snagged on the fence safer barrier. So he's 3/4 of the way upside down. Wow. It's happened a couple times. Let's see from the spectator camera. Just missed the driver's door. 14 nowhere to go. Yeah, 9 comes to a stop right in the middle of the track too, in the turn. Let's go on board with the 14 car here. On the outside line. Tries to check up. Slows down just a little bit, but I think that might have cost him. If he was further ahead, he probably still would have gotten involved, but maybe just a skid into the outside wall. He ends up rear-ending the 19 after he's getting a slid right in front of his path. And a 2 of David Davison. Wait, did he get hit? Oh yeah, he got hit by a lightning blaze. Sends the 2 spinning. So let's go on board here. I was about to do. And running 11th, he was a bit slow. He was just hanging on, looking to just finish, and it looks like it was going to be a pretty decent finish after the day he had. Remember, he had a car on top of him. Wrong place, wrong time. The entries and exits of any curve, turn or tri-oval, the dogleg, the quad oval. Yeah, worst place to get them. Because then they get together, and then they crash, and you end up with stuff like this. Alright, we'll take you back to the restart. It's going to be another overtime finish. Alright, here we go. So the 18 is out. That leaves us with 16 cars left out on the racetrack. 2 laps to go left. Colin Bear in the 31 out in front was hoping that they'll stay green. Even though they were closing on him fast, there would have been a much better chance to hold them off. Now they got the restart. Double file. Gonna have a whole swarm of cars everywhere. Can they make 2 more laps, or will we need another attempt? We'll see. Here we go. Green flag is out. Back underway. Another overtime finish. The 48 gonna jump to the low side. He's looking. The 31's gonna pin his car to the bottom. And he's got a good gap. He can run that high line just for a bit on the straightaway. Here they come to the white flag. 1 more lap to go. So only 1 attempt is needed. 3 wide for 3rd. Johnson in the 81 pushing through. 29 has worked his way back up to 10, losing just a couple spots, dropping him out of the top 5. The 48 gonna try and make 1 more run. Johnson is there, but not close enough. Checkered flag is out. He looks to the inside. The 31 with the block, and Bear is able to win it here at Las Vegas. They were 3 wide for 4th. It looks like Cole Sampson got the better of them. Well, that was a perfectly timed caution for him after getting held up by those lap cars for so long. But he came back, rallied up to a 4th place finish. Alright, let's take a look at the full race results. So there you have it. Colin Bear with the win. I'm surprised he was able to manage to hang on to that. Yeah, no one got to the inside. He did a real good job of defensive driving there. Josh Harmon in the 40 was pushing that bottom as hard as he could. He knew he couldn't get off the bottom. There was no way he was going to use the outside line and lose, because if he does, he pretty much loses the race. But it was still a good effort. Led by the 48, kept it clean, didn't try to wreck him. He could have, but he didn't. Kenny Johnson was able to power drive up the third there at the end, as well as Cole Sampson with the 4th place finish. Alexander Rowe getting 5th. Ryan Butcher getting 6th. And Hernandez probably wish that caution didn't come out either. Although while Bear still won the race, Hernandez was in 2nd. It was probably just going to be down to 2 or 3, maybe 4 drivers there at the end. But still, a 7th place finish is nothing to be ashamed of. It's still a great run. Yeah, just that outside line is just not the good line. Not a preferred line, especially here at Vegas. Wicked fast track. Max Anderson getting 8th, Eric Carlson 9th, and Brad Chesson 10th. 16 cars finished the race and 15 on the lead lap. Here is the rest of the race results. Another chaotic, wreck-filled race. Yeah, this is so far a crazy start to the season, a crazy return. Already 2 green white checkers and one lap shootout. A lot of big wrecks, a lot of big flips so far. I think 6 or 7 drivers have already gone upside down so far, or maybe like 5 or 6 actually. But anyways, that is here at Las Vegas. We'll take you to victory lane. Golden Bear, the race winner.